I am road tripping through Nevada, the Silver State, where I'm going to check out a bunch of the different local coin shops, and I'm going to begin here with the Nevada Coin Mart in Las Vegas. Stacking Cat. Hey there everyone, and welcome to the Stacking Cat channel, where I talk all things silver with a little bit of gold. Please don't forget to subscribe and push that notification bell, and if you enjoy what you see, to hit that like button and share this video. Okay, so I just got back from a road trip through Nevada. I went from Las Vegas all the way up to Carson City and Reno, and amongst other things, one of my goals was to hit up as many local coin shops as I could. Now, Las Vegas in particular is filled with coin shops. However, you could fall into some tourist traps. Premiums are pretty high on a lot of their silver and their gold, and sometimes the deals aren't right. And I was able to buy from a few shops. I will release videos later in the week, kind of detailing exactly the shops that I went to and what I was able to purchase. And I am going to begin this one with Nevada Coin Mart, which is one of the larger shops in Las Vegas. Now, I thought this might have been a tourist trap as well. They kind of have a little gimmicky presentation with their marketing, but it ended up being a really good shop. And Nick, one of their associates, was able to help me. Did a really good job explaining to me some of the different tax laws in Nevada that I was not familiar with. And after a super long drive from the San Francisco Bay Area down to Las Vegas, I was just ready to buy some silver and some gold. And so this is what I was able to accumulate. Now, I was on a small little budget that I wanted to go by at each shop as part of an overall spending budget that I had. I didn't have unlimited resources where I was able to buy like ounces of gold left and right and tubes of eagles or maples. So I wanted to make some decisions in a smart, in a prudent way. And I think I was able to do that. Now, Nevada does have a law, a tax law, from what I understand, which is that taxes only apply to American-made bullion. So your American silver and gold eagles, your American gold buffaloes, and so forth. So I did not grab any of that on this particular trip. As you can see, this is what I got here in front of me in the video clip that I just showed, the little recording. They do have a lot of silver available. They had a lot, not that much, I should say, gold, but silver was in abundance. But it was the first shop I went to, and I didn't really want to blow my entire cash situation on just one place. So I kind of regret now that I didn't buy more silver while I was there. However, it is what it is. These things happen when you're on the road and you are in unfamiliar territory. But I did get some pretty good items. I did, of course, get a gold piece right here. This is from the Royal Canadian Mint. It is a 2015. You see the Queen there. It's still in the plastic. I'm going to leave it in here. This is the Mint issued plastic that they distribute them with, just because it is 4/9 fine and I don't want to have it get scuffed up or anything. But it is part of their, I don't know if this is the Call to the Wild series or if this is their Canadian wildlife, since it's 2015, but it is the polar bear. And this polar bear was actually available on JM Bullion and Provident over the past few weeks at a really good price. I featured it on my weekly deal show, I believe on the March 23rd edition. I believe they're out of stock since then. However, they had it at something like $470. I was able to pick up this particular one for $480, and with no tax, it ended up saving me, since California is a high tax state. Anybody who lives here would know that. So I was able to take advantage of no tax there and got it for just straight $480. But it's a pretty cool 1/4 ounce gold coin. You can see the polar bear kind of rummaging through the Arctic tundra, I guess it would be. And I like how these older Canadian coins that have kind of that brushed gold look versus the radial lines. I like both styles, but these are pretty cool. So I'm happy I got that at a really good price. These don't really fit that well here in the, there we go, I guess we'll just put it like that, in the little easels. Sorry, my microphone just kind of knocked my camera sideways a little bit, but I have it fixed. And so I also got some Canadian maple leafs. Like I said, they had no tax on these. I believe I got them at about $5 or so over spot, so pretty good deal. They are, I believe, 2016s. So not really too much milk spotting yet. However, the 2016s, you never know with anything pre-2018. But for the price that I paid, and considering where premiums are right now, I thought it was a good price, so I just picked up 2 of them to add to the stacks. Of course, maples, along with the American Silver Eagles, are my top stacking priorities when it comes to ounces of silver. And I got one other item that was really cool. It's this old art bar. Just a 1 ounce with a prospector there with his mule, or his burro, with the outline of Nevada in the background. Get that nice and close. So I thought this was a pretty cool round, or bar, excuse me. I guess in the same category as a round. 1 troy ounce, 3 nines. I do not know when this was made. However, it was just something fun to own. It was a really good price, and to commemorate the trip a little bit, it's always fun to buy those types of things. In Nevada, the Silver State, appropriately named, minted by Nevada Coin Mart. Now, I don't believe this is the same Nevada Coin Mart as the shop where I bought it from. I could be mistaken. Maybe it is, but this thing seems a little bit older than the shop where it came from. So I believe it is a different Nevada Coin Mart, but nevertheless, I really like these old art bars. Whenever I come across them at a good price, usually at a coin show, I try to pick something up, especially since it was geographically significant to where I was. And so, yeah, that was the extent of my purchases there. Like I said, I wish I would have gotten more. There was a place up in Carson City that I was really looking forward to, hoping that they had a good amount of silver in stock at a good price. So I kind of saved for that. Now, I also went to the world famous gold and silver shop. I believe that's the name, but it's Pawn Stars, the history TV show that I'm pretty sure most of us out there are familiar with. So Pawn Stars, it was really cool. I have a ton of video footage of that. When you go inside, though, they don't allow recording, so you could take still pictures on your cell phone, which is good enough for me. And they had a lot of cool stuff, and just the whole area, the ambiance. They have their own little pawn plaza, they call it, which was really fun. So I will be releasing that video sometime this week, as well as my time in Carson City. And I think I'm going to release maybe a few like road landmarks and attractions that I passed through. So some videos will be coming out that had to do with this little road trip I was able to go on. Of course, thank you to Nevada Coin Mart for letting me to shoot a little bit of footage inside. A lot of coin shops do not let you do that, especially ones where they're not familiar with the person or the customer. So thank you to them for that. And, you know, if you guys are ever in Las Vegas, this is a trusted coin shop. They have a lot of silver, lacking a little bit on gold, but that was fine. Like I said, I don't think they really specialize in American Gold Eagles or anything just because of that bullion tax. They did have American Silver Eagles, but he told me there would be a little tax on them. So that's why I went with the maples. But be sure to check them out if you're there. It's, I want to say, about a 10-minute drive from kind of the center of the Las Vegas Strip. So it's right there. Great location. Really friendly guys who work there. So be sure to check them out and come away with some silver and a little bit of gold. Okay, so I hope you all enjoyed the video, and thank you all for watching. And if you'd like to see similar videos about silver with a little bit of gold, then please subscribe and push that notification bell, smash that like button, and leave a comment. And until next time, this is the Stacking Cat.